Look at that. It's so many new updates.
So,
Hi, friends.
hi guys.
Whoa.
Oh.
How are we getting the fancy computer box?
I think I just pushed a button.
That's all right. Well, I guess your work here is done.
I'm gone for a month and everything's different.
The whole world has changed, son.
Did you know we had a fire?
Some people, it is funny that some people like just haven't known about that.
we had a
That's
fire.
our life. We've lived that now for Jesus,
Today
2 years.
To be like factual, someone was like, "You what?"
Oh, you guys are really expanding.
Yeah.
Which is
Good for
true.
you guys.
Which is true. Yeah. Hey, if you're just finding out about us,
We had a fire.
God bless you.
Welcome.
This is the firing pin. Do we ever introduce the show?
This is the firing pin.
We just
This
kind
is
of
the
go
firing
into it.
pin.
Yeah, this is the firing pin live. We have been doing this for how long now?
Since COVID.
Since COVID. That's wild. Like, it's been a long journey.
It's like a unit. It's crazy to like say that's an actual unit of measure.
Yeah. I mean,
Since COVID,
it's a chapter for sure.
Yeah.
9/11,
COVID. Eternal
What's gonna be next?
sun death.
We do aliens next. That'd be cool.
illegal.
in New York City.
We have that now.
They're working really diligently, actually.
Oh,
How do you get that?
How do we get some?
Yeah,
What would we have them do?
frame.
Just
Construction
do the
stuff.
construction. It's so bad. It's so terrible.
That we're supporting.
Yeah, I don't
We're
get
feeding families.
like. I mean, I guess there's a whole detention center in Batavia because that does happen.
You just walk in
Like,
there.
Well, I don't think that's not what I meant.
I
It's
need
not-
your strongest
like,
one.
I want to-
Jesus.
All right, I don't know if you can say that.
Let me see them. Jesus.
No.
All right,
Well,
well,
the
maybe we
stream's
take a
already ended.
Maybe we take a few more weeks off, buddy.
Our viewers just went up. That's good.
Why don't you tell the world where were you? What
Well,
were you
you
doing?
see, when a man and a woman love each other very much and they get married,
They get a dog,
they get a dog.
They get another-
and then they decide this isn't good.
And they were like, you know what? This just isn't filling the void. And they have a baby. We really did get married and then got a dog the next day. That is
I know.
how that works. I know.
Yeah, we were all there.
Can confirm.
I had not.
Was that
me.
like your proverbial like sack of flour to like see if you guys were ready for a baby?
I mean, we had a cure before.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I didn't. My wife delivered our baby, and I have been on the leave of paternities.
I think the man's role is just as important, if not
I held that leg pretty well.
maybe even more important. If you don't tell them to breathe, they will forget.
I think I
Tell
forgot
them.
to breathe sometimes.
It's very exciting. Yes, it's very
It
exciting.
was great. All I do is just miss her all day. I'm
Now
at
your
work.
life has no purpose.
Exactly.
You've created human life. Check.
Hopefully, I get one or two more in.
You're like a
But
praying mantis. They just
society.
eat your heads off.
Society is a praying mantis, and I have
The world's a vampire.
I have shot my shot.
Chat, let me know if we should post the video of the praying mantis devouring I don't know, some kind of cicada or grasshopper or some massive, like, there was a praying mantis out here like a week and a half
Yeah,
ago.
really?
And you got mushed.
Yeah, that one got
Yes,
mushed.
you
But
got mushed.
before then, one of them, the girls found like a dead, do we get cicadas up here? Yeah,
Yeah.
like it was a big, giant green flying thing, and it was just dead. So we brought it over to the praying mantis. That thing, like over the course of 2 hours, like slowly, you could see its little mandibles just like dissolving. He ate the entire thing except for the wings. Like, that was the only thing that was left. He's like, nah, I don't fuck with those. But he ate the entire
Not the
rest
bones.
of it.
Imagine if they were like 5 feet tall. Imagine
Terrifying.
like a praying mantis Brian sized.
Terrible.
Like,
Well, that's not that bad.
I'm not
that's,
scared.
That's not,
that's so horrifying, dude.
Darnell size. All right. Okay.
I don't want one even like your daughter's sized.
No.
Like I'm talking Emmy. Like you're just like an Emmy sized praying
If I can
mantis.
hear it walking around, yeah,
it's
that's
just chittering
yeah.
around.
I mean, obviously, the only thing you can do to prepare for a praying mantis
Let's go to the
is
gym.
to get jacked. Yeah,
you gotta
that's
go.
the
You
only
gotta go to
thing.
the gym.
That's your only recourse.
Until it catches you and just devours
That's
your muscles.
actually the beyond part is
Yeah.
to practice
So
for
you can just outrun it. You get to outrun, and outlast.
obtusely sized
Don't they fly?
Next week, Louis gonna
Flame
have
red,
like
yeah. And if that thing takes off, it's gonna sound like a fucking helicopter.
Just like Huey.
This is the scariest picture in the world.
Next week, Louis gonna have a class where he dresses up like a praying mantis and just chases you around the gym.
Get away from. Where's the shotgun and flamethrower?
All right. Well, Beyond
don't use
Driven
those
in
anymore.
Leroy. Now you know what you must do. You have to have a praying mantis abduction class. I don't know. It's a new hit thing.
all the millennials
So
are
cool.
doing it.
Hopefully, you can run long enough to get to, your stash. You have to have a stash of some kind.
Yeah.
Right. Like
It's all protected.
I have a praying mantis stash, like in case the day, maybe some praying mantises over by like Fukushima, like they make their way over across the ocean with the trade winds.
Because they're
And they
flying.
get here. Yeah. They can just,
It's the Willem
that-
Dafoe.
it's not going to be Chinese paratroopers. It's going to be praying mantises. But your stash, like you got to keep that
It's protected,
like
of course.
protected. Yeah. Like, what if you got there and all your ammo was rusty or you're gone?
Well,
You'd be screwed.
Hopefully
so
you
to
have one
prevent
round.
that,
Arms Preservation Inc. Clearly,
we love them.
your
So great.
superior bag company.
That's the microenvironment we need to get behind. Not whatever microenvironment the large, very large frame man just came from.
Oh my god.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, Arms Preservation Inc. They make gun bags, they make ammo bags, pretty much any kind
Just-
of bag that you would want to store like valuable stuff in gold, whatever. Bury it and then tell us where.
Yeah.
We'll keep it safe.
We'll
Yes.
guard it for you.
we'll geo cache.
Yeah.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
Caching?
Yeah, that's where the cash comes from. That's great. Cool. So, what Tyler made human life. Joe, what have you been up to? Follow that act.
I can't follow that. I really can't. I put up some tongue and groove in the shop.
There you go. See, I mean, equal.
It's really not hard.
It's
It's just you just gotta do it. I don't know.
You just.
It's true. Oh, it's that easy.
I mean, you helped us unload some, like off the Terex. So.
He's talking about making a baby.
Yeah, I was talking.
He's talking
Oh,
about
well, I could be talking about. Yeah, that's what I was talking about too.
yeah. You know what?
Thought we were
Not
still
even
talking about tongue and groove.
Not. Well, he's talking about.
talking about pine.
got wood on my mind. Let's see. Fun times.
better
When's
get-
the last time the three of us were here on live together?
Well, you're never here. So.
Okay, I don't need that. Okay, all right. You haven't been back.
Talking
You haven't been back long enough.
September. It had to have been
It's been a while.
because
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yes,
You left.
baby was born September.
Yeah.
And then there was like a bunch of them where I was skipping them,
Yeah.
or like I did one
Oh, I worked all day
by myself.
I'm so tired.
Woe is me.
I carried wood all day. Built the building. I'm so tired.
Speaking of that, Brandon,
Yes.
do you have an update for chat?
Oh,
Everyone's asking.
we
Yeah.
have been just working on all the little, like, there's so many little things that have to get done. Like, I put on hinges today. That was like half my day. I was just putting hinges on interior doors and getting doors up in the range, figuring out a lock. I had to drill a hole in the template. It was hard. Make sure it's level and stuff. I'm not good at that.
That's why we just hire those people we were talking about earlier.
Well,
Just go to the.
show me. Show me
If
that.
anybody
store.
has any
Show me that
like
store.
leads on that,
Show me that. Store.
Leaf like it's so.
James might know.
I missed you guys.
Ooh.
It was a long month. Yep.
So, yeah, the building. I don't know. We're working on it.
It's being
Working as hard as
built.
we can. Yeah.
You guys have made a lot of progress. When I left, there was probably like a few like frames
Mhm.
for walls, and now like everything is roomed in. And obviously the tongue and groove pine isn't all up, or it's not all drywalled or whatever, but I'm impressed with how far.
It's getting life.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
absolutely insane.
Yeah, we're getting there. We were working in the range today. We got some of the booths up. We gotta like assemble them still, but we got some of like the frames for those up. That's gonna be a big change. It has been something we've been working on a ton. our original booths, we built them ourselves. We were like, yeah, this is what will work. And they worked. You know, they weren't bad. But these new ones are going to be primo. Going to be real nice. They're going to be huge. You're going to feel very private when you are in
Biggest ever.
when you are in your booth. Like that is your booth. They go all the way to the ceiling, which the ceiling is also a foot higher in the range. So I think it's right at 9 feet, give or take. So you're going to have a lot of room above your head. The booth's going to go all the way to that ceiling. So I know in the old range, sometimes rounds would come up and over the top with that chicken wire that looked like crap, you know. I mean, it worked, but just didn't look the best. So we kind of took all those lessons learned and applied them to the new range. And I think it's going to be pretty sweet. It's going to be pretty cool.
I'm
So,
excited.
The airlock, we rearranged that. We actually,
It looks really cool.
little secret, little insider knowledge. The old range was actually a little longer than 25 yards. It was like 27 or 8 yards. So we had space to keep it as advertised. Like when you go there, you hit your rangefinder, like you are at 75 feet, 25 yards. Like you're still there, but we were able to make the airlock basically go the full width of the range. And now we've split it into airlock in and airlock out. So much more room, more conducive to people coming and going.
And lead. That's another
Lead
like, big
abatement,
thing we
yep.
are really hitting hard on with this rebuild. It's just like,
Mhm.
it's not like we didn't, to say we didn't care when we first built is completely wrong. It's just like the knowledge and I don't know, you do it the first time, you don't really think about that stuff.
Even in the industry, like we built to like industry first time, but then the industry has learned so much and like come so far in those 10 years.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, well now we're implementing the latest and greatest of those guidelines. So
Because that matters. We want to make sure everybody's
shout out to Triple O. They did a lot of work making sure that our ventilation system was top of the line. Again, not that our old one wasn't, but that this one is just the best that it can be. We're going to have an amazing fresh ventilation system in the range.
I mean, it was 10 years ago when you built the last one. So
yeah,
10 years is a long time for technology too.
Yep.
It's gonna be hot.
2 T's, 1 W, 2 H's.
4 Q's somehow.
And
In
a
front.
U because there
They're
has to
si-
be
they're silent, yeah.
grammatically.
You guys should talk about some of the member benefits too that we're going to be having. Or just like
what Brian will do.
well, is that allowed to advertise?
No, we can't advertise the Dave.
Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking of.
The membership special for Dave. Yeah, I can't
Why is
advertise
this
that.
picture so low on the wall? Like, huh,
What's this hatch do?
weird.
There will be a lot. It's gonna be super beneficial
Yeah,
to
I
be
mean-
a member. Yeah, it's just
We had the membership. Like we've had memberships. It's just been so long since we've given the membership spiel. Like I have to like really think hard.
Yeah.
The old stuff. Basically like the different tiers: silver, gold, diamond. Silver, like you get to shoot for free. You get to have some guests shoot half off. Gold, 2 people shoot for free. Everybody else gets to shoot half off, and then you start getting the money perks. Was it 5% off? Talking old membership, 5% off.
5, 10, and then
5% off everything in stock, 10% off of classes, and then diamond was 10% off everything in stock, classes, and now we're doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Those are still perks. Those are still kind of staying the same. Excuse me. But we're adding ultrasonic cleaning. If you're a gold member, you get a free gun a month. Diamond, 2 free guns a month.
2 free cleanings, not 2 free guns.
Yes.
2
Just
free, 2 free
ultrasonic
My
yes.
free
cleaning.
Raven,
Yes.
my Phoenix 22.
Maybe we'll give you a part a month.
There you go.
You're just screwed. So that's really cool. The ultrasonic cleanings, the membership lounge access, which is going to be really fun. Brandon loved all the Facebook Marketplace posts I was sending him today on couches and
So fun.
arcade games.
I thought we already talked about like we were gonna go with that we didn't want like just random hodgepodge couches from
Is that?
tons of grandma's houses.
I thought that's what we wanted,
That was kind of the pitch that I had made.
to have it all
I
be.
thought that got shot down on one of the.
No, dude, that American flag one,
Did
perfect.
you see that one? The
The
American flag
1770.
couch. Oh,
McArdle, if I send you a link, do you think
Who
you'll be able
makes
to pull
that?
it up and send it to the stage? I'm gonna send our boy over there a link to this couch. I want it. I just have to find it.
it's just down in like New York City almost. Like,
If I send it
It's
to you on
great
Discord,
radio.
will you be okay?
great radio time.
Yeah, sorry. Well, keep talking.
Wow. Josiah handed me this earlier that Winchester is launching an optics line, a scope line, which it's kind of interesting. I don't know. I mean, Winchester probably made optics at some point in the past, I would think, but they're making a 1:4 and a 6x18. That's also kind of a weird choice. Just seems like a random
They're getting,
magnification.
they're getting their feet wet for
Yeah.
some reason. But is Winchester making it? That's what I'm
Right. I'm
because
sure they're just
Winchester
imported.
hasn't made
No.
anything.
Oh
Such
yeah.
a
So,
sad,
okay. So they're
you
making
know.
a 6x18, a 4-12, 3-9, 3.5 to 10, 2 to 7, 1 to 4. Kind of like a whole line, almost. I mean, there's nothing special there.
Yeah, 3 to 9 times 40.
Are they just? Is this what they're gonna
3
put
minus
on?
9 multiplied by 40.
Is this what they're gonna just put on like packaged?
Time
Like,
does.
here's a rifle with a scope. and
Yeah,
now
they're
it's a Winchester
XPRs.
scope.
They're just
Yeah.
going to get away from the
Right.
vortex and then just do their own.
Buckmaster and Sig / Nikon.
Or like, are you gonna put one of these on a Browning? Probably not, right? Like,
Well, first you have to get your A5 and then make sure you drill and tap it.
yeah. I mean, they're affordable. A couple $100. Designed for 800 G's of recoil.
Face is getting sucked back.
I did that over my break.
Wait, what?
The history of Winchester is it's sad to me.
Yeah.
Like
It's one of the great American companies.
absolutely. It all started from a textile plant. It's just wild.
Now it's Portugal.
Like, what if they
Right.
had taken that deal from Browning and just given him the royalties on the A5 that he wanted?
I think it's really cool that like all of those guys were kind of friends, I guess, but like Colt and just Winchester made that like handshake gentleman agreement. Like, you will never touch rifles, we will never touch pistols, and
Just smoking pipes and like
yeah, literally
rail cars. Like,
still almost to this day. Obviously, Colt does like the ARs and stuff, but Colt's not making lever actions.
No, they just came out with bolt actions
Really?
Yeah.
When?
like a year and a half ago.
How have I not heard about the Colt?
We held it at SHOT Show.
Ooh.
Shot that's a hard though. You touch so many things at SHOT Show. It's hard to
But I
remember.
remember everything I touched.
Well, that's
Mostly.
because you also like trains in Minecraft.
That's butts.
I have been known to dabble.
I've been known to dabble with
A
trains.
little bit of Thomas.
Any luck on that couch, Joe?
How many
I know I'm
Legos?
putting you on the spot.
How many Lego sets do you have on display at your house?
First of all, I resent that
First
question.
of all, I don't have to answer that.
And thank you for calling them sets, not toys.
Lego collectible.
And the answer is yes.
John asks, do we have any estimated dates for the opening?
Yes.
In the future. Well,
Tomorrow
So
plus one.
I like
always
I
be-
like the one answer that you gave with soft opening, hopefully first of the year,
Yeah.
with an actual grand opening for this coming Freedom Weekend,
Yeah.
which is a definite, very close possibility.
hmm Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that's just out of our control that's coming up. Like you've probably heard me say it before. The water coming across the road.
Yep.
Supposedly that could happen before the end of the month.
Let's just wait for like 2 a.m.
Let's do it.
We'll just borrow our own
Dig
hole.
down there. Yeah. It's the worst that could happen.
We say it live.
DOT. We'll definitely see a van out there tomorrow. That was funny.
That is the best way. Just waste government resources. Just tell them you're gonna do shit like that. Just like have them just stake out.
The old joke, like the son felt bad that he couldn't help his old man like in the garden. So he calls from prison and he says something like, "Oh, I hope they don't find the bodies buried like in the rose garden, and the cops come and they dig it all up. And he's like, all right, you're welcome, Dad.
You're welcome.
Got all that taken care of for you. Like, oh man, all those machine guns I buried directly under the road. And you'll have to dig 8 feet under the water line from this side of the road to the others. You can't just dig like it's in the middle. You should probably go from both sides of the road.
It's actually directly right in the middle.
You have to approach it from both sides at the same time. It's like the thing in Indiana Jones.
We put one here on this side of the line and on this side of the line.
Just a box of machine guns.
Yes, this is that couch. Can you scroll the pictures?
Oh God, that's awful,
dude. It's an eagle. Look at that couch.
That's
somewhat like disrespectful because you're like sitting on the
yeah. I don't.
It's from 1976.
It also looks like it's gonna fall apart if I touch it.
It's a bicentennial. That couch is cool.
That couch had some plastic on it.
Yeah, because it's a collectible. Dude, that couch is sweet. That couch is so cool.
To sit on it.
To look at, yeah.
That's I want that to be the member couch.
Should we just get like the most obnoxious grandma's chair, like grandma's couches?
That's what I've been looking up
with plastic on them. Like, well, you know, Dave's gonna spill something on it.
Is it spilling if it's like
all right,
spewing, leaking, whatever? You know it's gonna happen. God damn it.
Thanks, John. John agrees. Great couch. It's sold.
Every member just dropped off. Oh.
All right. Well,
all right.
We're getting that couch.
All right. It's settled. Email him.
What do you think it smells like?
Freedom.
Powder.
America.
Freedom and powder.
Gunpowder.
Oh.
Baby powder.
Jeez.
It's from the 70s, so tell. Freedom, tell.
Oh, God.
Definitely cigarettes.
Dude, on Facebook Marketplace, I've been finding like the old like cigarette stands, like the ashtrays. They're so cool.
Are they?
They're super cool. They're classy.
Are they?
What are you looking up?
Super exciting stuff like bathroom partitions.
I thought you were building your own.
So we are upstairs, but the downstairs bathrooms, we don't have the room to build our own because then that takes up like 5.5 inches thick, whereas like a stall is just like an inch thick.
Yeah.
Like if you were to buy partitions,
yeah.
Right. Yeah, we're kind of breaking some new ground here in Virgin. We've kind of always pushed boundaries, right? A little bit. The upstairs bathrooms, it is going to be I guess you could say like a unisex bathroom with 4 stalls. So they are like floor to ceiling with a door that when it is closed, like there's no gap on the bottom like a stall, you know, there's no gap on the top. Think of like a really nice changing room at Von Mauer, right? Or like their bathrooms are like that, I guess, at Eastview, right? Where they're like individual stalls, right?
Yeah, but they're just still separate, like
men's and women's. I know, yeah. But we will have a men's and women's room downstairs, each with 2 toilets. Well, the men's room has a urinal and a toilet.
It's just a trough.
It's just a hole in the floor.
Brian's gonna be throwing ice in it every morning.
You ever seen those like Asian toilets where it's just the whole
you squat?
Like you
squatty potty.
Yeah, we just did that in the corner.
You know who still has a trough toilet? Is
Where?
the Avon Drive-In. Yeah, I love going there all the time. Like
we're gonna include those in the booths, right?
Trough it. Just have a trough toilet.
Just under the table in each booth, just a little catch trough.
Yeah,
so you can just stay right there. Stay off of Facebook,
dude. Right here.
Oh wow. She's good.
Do you know what it is? It's the TARDIS. Dude.
Okay.
It's the bathroom.
Okay.
Oh,
I've seen Harry Potter.
Look at this.
Cheap, small shower room. So cool. Too bad we already built the whole building.
We still don't have a bathroom.
We'd have to put the building. We have to put it inside the building.
Give bathroom.
All right.
16th and 17th is classes, and we don't have many more dates left for this year.
Sure.
And we have nothing scheduled.
We are going to be scheduling new classes by the end of this month. we'll probably have answers with new classes hopefully by next stream, if not by Thanksgiving, I would assume.
Yeah.
We'll
get some
so
dates out for,
there are
say January through March or something
there are
like that.
3 dates left.
Who the
There's
fuck lives in Eggertsville?
16, 17 of this month, 2nd and 3rd of December, and then I think 12th and 13th, I believe is
Yeah.
the last one.
Nice.
So
Nice.
they fill up fast. They're going to be, and they are actually almost full. December is almost full, and November is just about full. So get on it because the Kodakers need to finish that up
Yeah.
for that
Yeah,
class,
you've only
because after that,
a
when
year
January
total,
when
it's
January
January.
hits, it's gonna be over.
Sorry.
And then take the class over again at Kodak Center.
Yep. Excited for that one.
I did it just for you. I knew how much you had fun with the first one. So.
Not that I didn't have fun. It's just we're so far behind if we're doing another one. 2 months. Like 2 months.
Less than that.
As the song says, we shall overcome.
What song is that? Is that by Journey?
I think so.
Sounds like something Journey.
The Beatles, I think.
Kurt Cobain killed that band. He did so well.
Okay. Cool stream.
So I saw you and Cam were on stream together. Is that why the Gojo's here?
No, I actually asked Brandon why the Gojo was there last time we were here.
That's
Still here.
personal,
This is where you and your dad sit all the time, isn't it?
It's a personal question. Listen.
He likes that grit.
So abrasive.
Any questions?
Hadrian
have
partition cornerstone.
No, we do not. Brandon's just too busy looking at bathrooms.
Okay, sorry.
Are you going to get any Liberty Pump toilets?
Just trying to get you to. We should maybe get an Ascent 2, and that's just like, all right, that's for the employees because I know how things be.
And sometimes things need to get macerated.
The Ascent 2 is the finest macerating toilet on the market, and if you don't know what that is, look that up on YouTube.
You're just wrong.
Yeah,
It's good for things that are on a subfloor, not a first floor.
yeah,
So
yeah. Like if you ever thought, like, man, I would love to have a toilet in my basement, but you can't make poop go up. You're wrong because you can. Liberty Pumps figured out a way.
They said gravity? Fuck it.
You're our bitch. It's on their marketing. No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure.
Gravity's our bitch.
Like, just Charlie Cook, like gangster sunglasses.
jeez. Which we know you're watching.
Yes.
Sponsor.
Yes, please.
the
Please.
TFP Ascent.
I had a very fun. I was at a Bergen town, the Civic Association meeting, and this was like 6 months ago. They asked for an update, and so they had us there talking about the rebuild. They had a couple other people talking about projects, and they had the guy who runs the Bergen Parks Department. There's a park down on 262 called Robbinsbrook, right? And he was talking about having a toilet installed there, so it's like a more usable park. And he was like, "Yeah, Liberty, Charlie here." Charlie Cook was there, and he was sitting right in front of us. And he was like, "Charlie Cook talked about there's a toilet that can be put out there, and because it's got to go uphill or something like that." And I just stood up and I was like, "You're describing the Ascent 2, which is the finest macerating toilet on the market." Charlie just loses it. It's very
Why the
fun.
fuck do you know that?
Yeah.
Because
I
they
know
have
that.
that whole room
Yeah, literally.
dedicated to their show floor.
Just super cool.
Yeah. That place,
I know
it's a
you guys
legit.
love trade shows.
Yeah.
I legitimately like a good trade show. Yeah, they just have a trade show booth permanently set up.
In their building.
Can walk people through all their stuff. They have some of the pumps. We actually might have to put one of their, I can't remember the name of it, but there's a pump, kind of same thing. You want a wash basin somewhere where you don't have a drain. You can have it drain into basically a bucket that has a pump, a Liberty pump on it, and then it can pump that water wherever you need to. And you could put, if you want just a laundry basin or whatever, someplace again, in your basement or just somewhere there's not a drain already. We might have to put one of those for Brian in the custom shop once he's moved over there, because there's no water over in that little shed. That'd be annoying having to have him come.
We didn't have water. We
Back
haven't had
here.
water this
True.
long. So
Just adapt and overcome.
there's a spigot outside.
I have to say, I have been very impressed with what he's been able to accomplish in such a short time with the Cerakoting.
Yeah.
We haven't really promoted it much, but TFP now offers Cerakoting of anything that can be Cerakoted,
Anything.
which that also includes your vehicle.
Yeah.
Technically, there's like a Cerakote
Yeah.
application for vehicles.
That's or really just if you want it to be coated besides plastics, as long as it's like a metallic substance,
Yeah.
you can do it. Like I've seen people do their own dumbbells and stuff that looks sweet.
Oh, that's cool.
A lot of people do just the weights themselves.
You do the outer
You can't-
plastic shell, but you can't do the rubber inner.
That's what. Sorry, yeah, the reversically to that.
I want to be included. What?
You have StreamYard of it.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, I'll go on my computer.
You're on it enough.
Can you help me? Is that on Google?
Yeah. You go to www.
Where do I ask Jeeves? Where is he? Where is he in all of
Let me
this?
Google that for
It's
you.
called Gemini.
Is he another American that just lost his job?
We were all
Is he British?
The paperclip stole it from him, and then
Clippy?
then we took the
Clippy's all
paperclip.
right. Clippy's my boy.
So Landon asks if we have any Veterans Day discounts. Of course we do, Joe.
Just bus push.
Yeah, we definitely will do something. We just haven't really.
On Veterans Day.
4
Yes,
days away.
we are
Yeah.
looking to implement on top on top of the like being a member,
Yeah.
like actually having it all the time, because it's tough to like keep track of all that stuff. Because I mean, you have it in the system, so like if you're a veteran, you can always do the
This
discount.
is
stuff
about
like that.
Veterans Day.
Yeah, I'm saying like Veterans Day, we're gonna do it, but in general,
Oh, in general, we'll have discounts for vet. Okay,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
okay.
literally what is that?
But like, I didn't catch that, and I was just trying to catch up to what you were saying, and I felt like
I mean, I'm the one that got hit by the bus, and I'm doing okay. So
I did the push. I have a lot on my conscience. Okay.
yes, there will be. It might not necessarily be a discount, but there will be a deals of some sort on Veterans Day
Stay posted on our Facebook.
Yeah.
We'll make a graphic.
content.
Hopefully tomorrow.
Propaganda will be published.
I miss the propaganda department.
Cool video.
Mm.
It's great. It's a great time.
How did you do it?
Rip roaring time
What
How-
video?
How did you film it?
Oh, with
with our camera.
Which video? The one with the black leather couch. No.
Sick of you millennials and the black leather couches.
Oh my god. I don't even get that joke. I just know
it's just old, dude.
I just know it is a reference.
It's
I just
just-
say it to fit. I just say it to fit. I
I just heard people say
I heard
it.
the older kids say it.
I say Riz. I don't even know what it means. The other day, some kid hit me with a skibbity, and I'm still confused.
I don't even know that one.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me.
I don't even know that one.
Does your daughter know what skibbity is?
She stays out of that kind of stuff.
She's the prime age. She's Gen Alpha.
We had to like have a talk with her because she came home and she was like, "Look at all these Pokemon cards. Like I traded like with other kids, and they were like, because like not that she knows anything about Pokemon, but like none of them do. So they're like, here's my dad's like first edition Charizard, or who knows,
Holy
like what,
crap.
like not necessarily.
Oh, okay, I was
that,
gonna say,
I
she's
don't
like,
know
look at the
either, but,
foil.
like I gave my friend one energy card, and she gave me like 5 holographic shiny cards. Like okay, keep doing that.
Yeah.
Don't tell your mother. Just give them to me.
And can we get involved?
Yeah, I want in on this. I want to scam kids.
The firing pin.
Scamming
America's-
children. Scam your
scamming
children for
America's youth.
Pokemon cards.
It's only right.
It's crazy how Pokemon is still such a big thing today. Like I feel like everything else from our childhood has died out, but like Pokemon is so strong.
Definitely, it's different though. Like
It's
it's
so different.
Pokemon still exists, but it's like a whole. It's not what it was.
Which I'm happy for. Like it's the new generations, I guess. Like we have ours, but like they have theirs.
Once they added more past the original 150, which was in like the year 2000, I feel like.
Yeah, right.
I was done.
Are we? There's like
I
a
was
thousand.
done.
There's a
There's
thousand.
over a
now.
thousand,
Yeah,
I
it's
think.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I know like the first like 4 generations, because I was like 10, 11. But yeah, sometimes I'll see something, I'll just be like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Like, what is that and why are there so many tentacles?
ludicrous.
Yep. So how about those Yankees?
I'm like a month late.
Sports ball.
My neighbor is really into the Yankees, so I got to listen to him get upset at the
Freak
TV.
out. Yeah.
Just throw things against your shared wall.
Thanks for going out and voting.
Yeah.
For those of you that did, which we know you all did.
Sorry, your candidate lost, Brandon, but maybe 4 years from now.
Not my candidate. America's candidate.
Yep.
I feel like everybody else is talking about that. People are sick of it.
No, people are not sick of it.
Sick of seeing the signs.
Sometimes I just want to move into a cabin in the woods, shake my fist at airplanes in the sky.
Where did what's his name get that button in the end of Fight Club? That all the buildings came down. When does that happen?
I think you first have to resort to terrorism, and then you can.
I thought his hands were pretty morally.
The whole
ambiguously clear.
movie was them making bombs.
They're terrorists.
Well,
The whole movie
in
was
the
about.
beginning, there was a legitimate soap company, wasn't there, where they made money
I mean,
to fundraise to make the bombs.
to make the bombs out of soap.
Yeah, of human fat too.
There,
Like
was, there was something that there was a moment.
And he travels around the country to recruit more
There
people to make
was
bombs out of soap.
moments.
Such a great movie. Yup.
I'm just saying, don't not dip your wiener in soup. Just try it.
Can it be gazpacho or something? So it's not hot.
If I had to dip my wiener in soup, I would definitely prefer it being gazpacho.
Tepid, at least. Yeah, like it should be, because I don't want it like
Where did that come from?
fresh.
Just what I need, more scar.
Oh my god. How did we get here?
Dude, I ask myself that
This used to
every
be a
Thursday.
This used to be a gun stream. We used to talk about firearms.
And now we talk about
Now-
I covered all that by myself.
Although our stance on foreskin has been pretty clear. I think that's been
since
pretty,
since week 2.
since yes. Like,
Fight for that.
God.
All I'm saying is stay vigilant.
I'm glad that that's not really a thing anymore. People aren't really doing that as much.
You're not. I think that's a very common thing.
Really?
Yeah.
We didn't.
I was asked in the hospital. And I had a daughter.
Wait, what? Oh my.
Seriously, I was asked,
Oh my.
did you get them circumcised? And I'm like, well, they
Hope
don't do
not.
that in this country.
I hope not.
She did not like that answer.
Jesus.
See this? Not welcome.
You and that actor, dude.
Really though.
I think we figured out the room that you guys gave birth in was the same one we gave birth in last.
Great. I had to really
Yeah, I was like,
like in
Little bit of transition
Island,
there.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh really?
That first one.
I was like, I thought I saw a face back there. I thought I saw a face on the corner
Halloween
of my
was
eye.
last week.
And I'm like, well, wait, the pumpkin is like
Wait a minute.
way behind me more.
Here comes Halloween.
Wait, how'd you get so tall?
Huh?
How'd you get so tall?
Ooh.
Leg extension.
Okay, hear me out. Would you be terrified of praying mantis for the size of you?
Yes. I mean, that's basically Helldivers.
What's that?
He isn't
it's
wrong.
like
It's a video game.
Marines.
No. Is that on my computer?
Mars
It
attack.
can be.
My computer barely runs solitaire. Like,
It's like Starship Troopers.
But like not.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
What's the latest in Cerakote news, Brian?
We can Cerakote at the firing pin, which is super cool. I stopped.
Multicam
in-
black?
Huh?
Multicam black.
Uh,
What about
Sure.
Kodak? Kodak black.
Kodak. I can do Kodak black.
Free Kodak.
Could you do like a multicam in the Kodak palette?
Absolutely, with the like.
Brandon
the
knows
yellow
that
and
color.
red.
Yeah,
Kodak. The Kodak color. They sang multicam and the Kodak palette.
yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yep.
Oh, should you do
6004 orange or something.
Oh, there's a code. I used to know it because I was making all those posters.
Yeah, I know.
That's embarrassing.
Call it Kraft macaroni and cheese
That's
orange.
embarrassing.
Can you Cerakote a human?
Cerakote what?
A human.
Yes, but the legal ramifications are out because it might kill you.
I want you to do M81 Woodland, but then inside of each one of the blobs, I want them to be a different type of multicam.
Multicam
Just to make it as hard as I can. Just like,
How many thousands of dollars are you willing to pay for this?
well, see, I thought we could do something like you could post this on Instagram. This will be good for your
Oh,
portfolio.
yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
have a big following.
I'm looking
I'll
for
share it.
exposure.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's how this works. That's how the
Yeah.
industry works.
That is
Funny enough, I asked my landlord, and he said he would accept exposure in exchange for rent.
Let's just Cerakote some of the apartment building.
I think that's a different type of exposure that he was talking about.
Yeah, it's possible.
I'll display your room.
He lowered the blinds in his office while he was asking you this.
Oh, you want exposure?
All right.
Okay.
On that note, I bid you all farewell.
Landlord's waiting.
Did any members show up for member hours?
No.
Member hours is guys. There is
They're
no
your hours.
better reason
They're
to become a
yours.
member than it is dead.
Yeah.
You want the entire store to yourself?
Come down to shoot. It'll be cooler once we have like a pool table and like dartboard. And,
We're not
like,
getting a pool table. It's too big.
What the fuck? We're getting the piano.
That's huge too.
Why don't you grab the one from your parents' house?
skee ball? Trying to think
Don't
of
your
other
parents have a
English things.
Don't your parents have a
Alien.
piano?
I feel like pool tables.
They have a baby grand. So it's the size of this table.
I thought they had a stand up.
Why do your parents have a baby?
Or an
They have a
upright.
keyboard.
Uh,
Why do they have a baby?
Because it's classy as fuck.
Yeah, I get the class, but who the fuck plays it?
I get so mad. We go over there for dinner, and it's in like we had the family room, which was like that's where we would watch TV and hang out, and like that's the room you
Wow,
could
I
be.
didn't know you
here.
guys were from
That's,
Fairport.
that's the room I'm allowed to be in, and then we had the living room, which had white carpet and white furniture and all these glass figurines and like a glass table
that's the Italian white room.
And
Like, that's
yes,
like an
the- yes,
actual.
the
that's
white
like a-
room, yeah,
it's
exactly.
a legitimate.
and the baby grand piano, and like I was not allowed to like look at that. I had to like avert my gaze as growing up in that room, and now the little grandkids can like, oh, you want to eat dinner in there? Like, go ahead, Emmy. Blah, 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 blah. Eating spaghetti, just like throwing it everywhere. Bullshit.
Tell us more about your childhood,
Let
Brandon.
me lay down. Do you have a couch? Let me lay down.
No, apparently we're getting a 1776 though.
Yeah, we're gonna get a 1776 couch.
Oh my god.
Pool table's
Oh,
too big.
Malachi said hi.
Hi, Malachi.
Oh, you don't have to get a industrial pool table. You can get a bar pool table, which is
Ooh.
a half the size.
Is that billiards? Is that what that is?
I don't know the like correct term.
Legally?
There's like official, and then there's bar,
Yeah.
and
Same with the piano. I wanted to get like an upright piano. That doesn't take up much room.
Mm-mm.
Tuck that in the corner.
you just gotta keep it tuned and hope people who play on it know what they're doing.
Can we get the Alien game?
That did look cool.
The game is so fun.
That did look cool.
No, we gotta get it's cheaper. Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
But Alien is a way better franchise.
What was the one? Was it Time Crisis where you stepped on the foot pedal?
Yeah,
And you
and
would,
then
like,
you
duck
would
down,
go down.
and then you could like release it, and then you could come up.
That's exactly what it was.
I love that game. We went on a cruise when I was a kid, and there was like an arcade on the ship. And I can't remember if you had to buy tokens, which was like $1 would get you like 20 tokens or something. There was like a ridiculous, it was like super cheap, or maybe it was free, or you could get so many tokens
Mhm.
so often or whatever. But like I spent like 6 hours one day, just like that was my game. I'm like, sit back, Jimmy. Like,
The high score is just you.
ass. Yeah, Jim knows how it is. Kids versus grandkids, an entirely different set of standards. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, my grandkids are growing up so quick.
It'll happen quicker than you think, man.
Yeah,
You're gonna blink, and she's
practically in college already.
pretty much, man. It's crazy.
Must be
Nuts.
nice.
Yep. My life has purpose now. Feels weird.
Must keep cave safe. Must bring food home. Like, baby cold. All right. Well, this has been fun.
Has it?
Yeah.
So are we gonna get the Eagle couch or
Message them. See if they'll deliver it.
give you 50
I
bucks?
was just gonna say the same thing. Give you 50 bucks.
50 bucks to
Drive
drive it to Rochester.
4 hours one way.
I live in Buffalo. I'll meet you in
Ah,
Rochester.
It's ripped. How much are they asking for it?
100.
That thing stinks. I'm telling you right now.
It's
This
just
thing
good condition.
Yeah, good.
Is like the third one from the bottom.
It's right above fair.
Yeah. Tony, Tyler's back. Thought he passed. No.
It's my name.
We've tried.
I'm about as
3 attempts.
I'm about as live as the Yankees.
Okay.
Jeez.
You used to not be a sports guy. And
I
then,
don't watch baseball.
then you moved to the east side of town.
Tony's my neighbor. The neighbor I was talking about.
Ah!
The Yankees.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Just, ooh.
Gotta post that up there. Fun stuff.
Yep.
We have to get some guests on.
It's just hard because I'm waiting for the studio.
Is that an insult? Like, first day back, like, this sucks.
This sucks.
We
Like,
need
what are we
other
doing?
different people that aren't you.
I thought I watched the guys. Yeah, I've been kind of holding out on like getting guests because I want them to be in the
This is
studio.
such a nice.
It's quaint.
We got glue right there if they want some.
We're all just stuffing glue and passing it. That'd be a fun stream.
No,
The
that's
HVAC
the
guys.
No, that's the glue you eat. That's not
That's
the
not-
huffing, that's not
okay.
the huffing glue.
We got spray paint over
You
there.
guys would like glue your hands together as kids, right?
Yeah,
Like off
or
on
like
stuff.
that, and they're like trying to
No,
pull it,
can't.
Yeah, all right, autism.
yeah. Resorting back to the trades.
Anybody out there have any recommendations on local people to have on the show? I'll wait.
What are your favorite kind of glue? We'll take those recommendations too. The HVAC guys, they had some glue. That stuff, like, luckily we still don't have a few doors on this place. Like, that might have gotten interesting because we were up on the.
Strip paint off a
Like,
car.
yeah.
That's
It smells good as Chem 400.
Oh, that stuff did smell. That stuff reeked. That stuff reeked. Yeah, who would think banned paint? Smells
It's gonna
bad.
kill people.
Smells bad. Off gases a little bit. Bob
Smells-
Lonsberry. I wonder if Bob would come out. You're friends with him. I'm friends with him. Like,
he would come out.
I just had a steak dinner with him last night.
like Bob, run out here. He runs everywhere.
It's
Yeah.
true.
We'll just trick him. We'll have a 5K out here. He does every 5K, like every like under marathon race in the area. He does.
We just need to get him within 3.1 miles of this building, and then
We just all of us like we bring the entire thing. We're in like a golf cart. We get Land Pro to rent us that gator, and we're just like driving next to him, like boom mic out, like in his face, like.
drill.
Circumcised.
First question. Yeah, he's an interesting guy. He has us
Yeah.
on the show. He'll just
He'll
like,
call you up every now and again and be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
I got a question."
Yep.
So, or one of my listeners has a question.
He when you had the fire,
Yeah.
I like went up to Strong to see you, and he was like in the lobby visiting someone, and was like, "Hey, firing pin, right? Like, how's your boy?"
Yeah.
Like,
cool.
He's just one of those guys, like him and Steve Hawley. Like,
Steve
love
Hawley.
him or hate him, like those two guys are like the people persons I've ever met.
They
and, like,
genuinely care.
they
Yeah,
know
it's
like that is Josiah, and I will always remember him, and like I know everything about him, and every time I meet him, that Rolodex in his head goes like, "Here's the card." Like, just incredibly impressive. Yeah.
I can't even remember what I did 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Just happy it's live on the internet forever.
It's all right. Luckily, the aliens will have hundreds of hours of live streams.
We have a lot of
through.
hours. Like,
Yeah.
somebody can completely recreate any one of us and hold our family for ransom.
Didn't they?
Like,
Steve Hawley.
you can't say what we just talked about.
She's just going down the Republican ticket.
I kept the ballot.
We really missed out. Look at that Trump here. He's doing all the podcasts.
So yeah, I think it'd be cool to get like potentially like known businesses, but not like Hesney. Like if you got
That'd be cool.
or
Yeah.
or
One of the
Harris
workers.
Wilcox or
It'd
like
be cool
just
to get
something like
other,
actual,
or even just like other gun dealers.
Yeah.
You know,
if they want to.
if they would, right? Like, is it Fred at the MLB? I think that's the guy's name.
That sounds correct.
Like, just get some of those. Like, I don't want to call them old timers per se, but like, you know,
Yeah.
the guys that have been around for a long time. Like,
Elon.
yeah, Augie. Yeah, we could invite him. That'd be interesting.
I think we have to do the collect call.
Dude, my parents named one of their cats. I'm like, why?
He's caged a lot.
Jackson. Jackson.
Ooh, yeah.
Guns, right?
Rizzo.
That would
I don't know who that is.
Should I know who that is?
Claudia Tenney.
Yeah, she's great.
She came to Freedom Weekend.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. I could see her doing like zooming in or something.
She would.
Like,
Yeah.
I could see that. She really seemed to vibe. I know she's a politician, so that's like
Their game.
that's the mask that they put on. But yeah.
What about you? You wanna
Or
come on?
you know, we
You wanna
know
come on the show?
someone like Dwayne would
Anytime, yeah.
anytime. He's always
He's been on.
I think I want him to be our first guest at the live stream studio.
Yeah.
We'll christen it.
It'd be fun to do
The
like
funk.
He has to wear a tinfoil hat again, though.
in
Well, I'll make tinfoil hats.
two more years. We'll have a governor election in New York, right?
Yep.
Like we didn't have one this time, so we'll have one in 2
Yeah.
years. It'd be fun to like live stream that coverage of like election night
With him, that would be
with
very
him.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm for that, 100%.
Because he could explain stuff that like we
Right.
don't know about.
Right. Yeah, we got to get better at the activism side and like the legal, like, I don't know what it would take to get like a Strowski, like, hey, like, you need to look on the court Google every day and like what cases are doing what. Like, I don't know how other people get that information. I flunked out of pre-law. I don't know.
You didn't read his book.
Which one?
I'm not good enough for
Books.
liberty.
He has like 7 of them. That man writes. He writes and he writes and he
He
writes.
does. It's true. All right. What do you think? Until next week,
Sure. Ending the stream is different now.
you just hit end stream, and then we mention